great to be back on pitch side. Like I said, it is an extremely important day for both these teams, and Pakistan will be looking to get those 8 wickets to register their first win, whereas England will be looking to do a record chase by chasing this total down. So lots to look forward to, plenty at stake. I've got with me David Gower and Amir Sohail with me on pitch side. DG, like I said, it has to be a historic chase for England in Asia. You know, they haven't really chased down such a total before. But if there's any team that is capable of doing it, it's England.
Well, what they love to do is convince us all that they can do this. You're absolutely right. History suggests that the chances of actually achieving what is nearly 300 runs in total, 297 to win, the chances of that should be 5%. And they've lost 2 important batsmen already. I mean, that was a vital thing for Pakistan to do last night, is to take out Crawley and Duckett, who are both capable of scoring runs in quantities and quickly. So it puts a lot of pressure on the next 3 or 4. And yes, there are some extraordinary batsmen, but let's face it, everything that you see out there suggests that Pakistan have control of the game.
They do, absolutely, Amir. In terms of control of the game, Pakistan have really put themselves in that driver's seat when it comes to winning this test match. They've done everything right in this test match so far. They've made the runs, they've got the wickets, and now it's really just about finishing it off.
Exactly, and I think Pakistani captain has to be proactive there. What England team needs to do here is to neutralize the threat of Sajid and Noman Ali, the left-arm spinner. If they manage to do that in first hour, Pakistani captain doesn't have to turn to somebody. Yes, we got plenty of options when you talk about batters rotating their arms. English captain had the luxury of 2 fast bowlers, 3 actually, in their lineup. If the ball was reversing, they managed few wickets. But the Pakistani captain was not very confident with the leg spinner. By not bowling him, he was reluctant to bowl him in the first innings. What he has told him, you're not good enough to pick up wickets. Okay? So if England team manages to play well in the first hour, let me tell you, it's going to be a very interesting test match.
It is going to be surely an interesting test match, but England lost 2 wickets yesterday after they were sent in to bat, and the all-important wicket of Ben Duckett, DG. I mean, he's the man who scored runs in that first innings for them.
Well, he got a brilliant 100 in the first innings. If you're going to make runs under these conditions, his skills are the sorts of skills that really work. So that reverse sweep that he plays so well, but the orthodox sweep that got him out. Let's face it, this time early on, just 3 balls in, he played one that wasn't actually very well judged. And that's what happens. It is a risky shot, but they make it look less risky than it used to be. So that was a really important blow to strike. I mean, he is potentially the man that moves the scoreboard along very quickly and will cause problems. The sort of problems that Amir was talking about, where you put the pressure back on the bowlers.
All right, we're talking about the Pakistan dressing room. They must be quite happy with the way things have gone in this test match so far. It's time to hear the thoughts of their assistant coach, Azhar Mahmood, what he feels about Pakistan's chances today.
I've got Azhar Mahmood alongside. Azhar, I think you can afford to smile because England looking at something that's never been done before. 261 runs they need. You guys must be fairly confident.
Yeah, we are very confident. To be honest, the way we batted yesterday, I think Salman and Sajid played really well and gave us some momentum towards the end. It was a crucial partnership. And, 260, yes, it's a long way to go, but we need to be very disciplined today, need to be consistent with our line and length, and, especially, need to stay calm throughout the day. We might have a big partnership because England has a dangerous player, and we know Joe Root is batting at the moment, and Ben Stokes as well. So we can't be complacent. We need to win this test match, to be very disciplined and precise with our accuracy.
Yeah, you touch on that Pakistan needs to win this test match. उसमें अगर हम ये भी बात करें कि dramatic change of events with bowling lineup, spin को लेकर आए, wicket usually, उसमें आपको ये ज़रूर अच्छा लगा होगा कि bowlers ने perform किया. साजिद और नुमान की खास तौर पे बात करते हैं, they actually grasped that opportunity.
Absolutely. We need to find the way to get 20 wickets, and I thought, spin is the way to go, and especially against England and using the old pitch and give us a favor to get 20 wickets. It's about discipline. It's about, processes throughout the session, you know, how you go about the first session. If you can get a couple of wickets, then we can put more pressure on England. If they have the partnership, we need to stay calm throughout the day and see, you know, where things go in the end.
Right, Azhar, 8 अच्छी बॉलों की बात हो रही है in that entire day. That's all you need.
Not achhi ball, 8 wicket-taking deliveries.
Brilliant. We look forward to that. Hope you guys have a good one.
Thank you very much.
Well, Azhar Mahmood just saying that they need to keep their calm and discipline throughout. There may be a partnership or two, but that is what is required of Pakistan. We're going to take a short breather. When we are back, we'll have a closer look at the pitch. Back on pitch side, and we're looking at this series with England leading after winning that first test match. Pakistan have a great opportunity to level the series before we head towards Rawalpindi on the 24th of October. Now, we're talking about this particular test match. A lot has been spoken about this pitch. It's definitely aided the spinners. Time to hear the thoughts of Ramiz Raja, what he thinks about how this pitch is going to fare today.
We know England will have to play unbelievably well to beat the odds. The track record in Asia when it comes to targeting a winning score of 250 plus reads as follows. 13 losses, 9 draws. Their best performance as a run-chasing target is 209 against Bangladesh. That was a few years back. What about this pitch? It'll continue to surprise and hound the batters. This is going to be another tough day for batting because Sajid Khan will look to target that off-stump line to the right-handers. And there seems to be a lot of traffic, a lot of debris here. What about bowling round the stumps? Well, there is this rough area that has developed, but what you need to do is to maybe pad up as a right-hander, not play at that line, and look to play as straight as possible, possibly like Joe Root. What is great about Joe Root's batting on a pitch like this is that he watches the ball so closely and is quite comfortable playing off the back foot. And that is where most of the batsmen tend to get it wrong because they play with a jerky front foot position and look to play with hard hands, try to get to the pitch of the ball, whereas Joe Root is quite happy judging the length and going back and looking at the ball quite closely. So the odds are stacked against England. 262 more runs for a memorable win. Can they do it? Pakistan in with a chance of a brilliant comeback with a win here.
All right, there you heard it from Ramiz Raja. Just talking about how it's important to be playing the ball late. Just like we saw from Joe Root yesterday. I mean, how important is his role going to be, DG?
Well, Joe's one of the best players of spin around globally. And he's made runs in Sri Lanka, he's made runs in India, he's made runs here now. He knows what he's doing, and he has the wealth of experience that helps you through a situation like this. But I mean, however good Joe is, however good, for instance, Ollie Pope can be with the sweep shots, Harry Brook, who we know can also play some extraordinary shots, however good they are, the threat is this, that even if it's not turning big each and every ball, every now and again, and probably more often, one will suddenly do something which, if it lands in the right place, turns out to be unplayable. That's what Pakistan and their bowlers have to believe, is that even if it takes 20, 30, 40 minutes to get the first wicket, for instance, that they will come in due course.
Patience is going to be key in this.
Well, things might happen quickly, you never know, but yes. Yeah.
If they're not getting the rewards early, first up in that first hour, then that is something that Pakistan will sort of have to wait out. And like you heard from everyone else, even our experts, that it's going to require a lot of discipline and resilience from this side. We're going to take a short break and we'll see you guys on the other side. Beautiful shot of Bahauddin Zakria. Multan, with all its cultural and historical elegance in all its glory, is all set up for this decider of a day between England and Pakistan. England's highest successful chases tell you a story. 209 is the highest that they have chased in Asia. That is what we are looking at. So it's going to be quite a task. It's going to be some historic, incredible chase if England are to pull it off. You saw the highest successful chases there, DG. It's never easy to be chasing anything over 250 in Asia. We're talking about 300 runs here. How do you think England is going to go about their business?
I think the clues were there a little bit last night. First we saw the intent from the openers, who are both out. Then you saw the way that Pope started playing the sweep shots. You saw the way Root played them. I mean, Root relies on having just that little bit more skill than most. first of all to survive and then to select the shots that make him runs, because obviously you're going to get, if you're going to get the best part of 300 runs in total, you need to find ways of scoring runs. And if you're just defending or just playing straight all the time, you're never going to get close. So inevitably at some stage, once they settle in, and I think there's always that thing, you know, first half hour where you just get settled in as a batsman, you get your eye in as a batsman. Once they've done that, then the chances of selecting the right balls to hit get better. And that's when the pressure could go back onto Pakistan if they get a bit frustrated. But, I mean, who knows? You might find that Pakistan have a moment of magic early on, 2 or 3 moments of magic, and then that tilts the balance absolutely firmly back their way. And both sides will talk this morning about self-belief. England always, they've always had that for the last 2 or 3 years, even in the most ridiculous circumstances. Even in India earlier this year, they were tasked with chasing 600. They said, we can do this. That was rubbish. So this is still a stiff task.
It is going to be a stiff task, Amir, but England are going to be reverse sweeping and sweeping Pakistan away, which is what we've seen. Pakistan needs to come up with a plan to keep their patience and, make sure that they get the job done.
I think what we saw yesterday when he was swept, Sajid Khan especially, he started to bowl quicker. And when you start to bowl quicker, you release the ball very late. And you can't put a lot of revs on the ball. It's just the ulnar deviation, the wrist, and you're not going to get any purchase. So what I want from his is to bowl it slower, flight the ball, and get the batsman comfortable. And once a batsman gets too comfortable, that's where you have a chance to pick him up.
All right. Predictions then. Predictions time. I think it's time that we can finally do the predictions, because we are at that stage now. So,
right.
DG.
Right, my prediction, based on all the evidence, is that Pakistan will win this game.
All right, Amir. Pakistan will.
We need Pakistan to win.
We need Pakistan to win.
Because, the fans have been, hurting for a long time. And this will ease the pain. A win here will ease the pain.
Absolutely. I think you've summed it up pretty well, that it's going to ease the pain. There's a lot of pain that the Pakistan fans have had to go through in the last few months. Haven't really won a test match at home. So it's just going to be a nice change and a confidence booster if Pakistan is able to do it. We're ready with all the live action. The players are going to come out shortly, so don't go anywhere.